welcome to reading vlog number 4. Just a quick reading update for Monday. I just finished listening to the audiobook of Night by Ellie Weasel, if that's how you say the name. It was, I just don't even have words to describe it. It's definitely a very heavy, serious story, but it was so well written, and just, it's a hard read, but I don't know. I'm glad that I read it. I think it's an important book to read. I'm going to continue reading Sense and Sensibility today. I'm about 120 pages in or something. And I'm just going to continue on reading that today, and I'll update you later. So a reading update for Wednesday. I started listening to the audiobook The Astonishing Color of After, I believe is the title. And I'm like an hour or so in, and I'm really enjoying it. The writing is so lyrical and beautiful. I'm really loving it. The story definitely is a heavier topic, and definitely if you are not comfortable with the topic of suicide, definitely not the book for you, but I think it's very beautifully written and I cannot wait to continue on reading it. Hello, another update. It is Thursday now and I've got a really long busy day. But I have a little free time right now after I straighten my hair. I still am running pretty early for class, so I am going to do some more reading of Sense and Sensibility. I'm really enjoying it. I'm like halfway through now. It's a slower read just because, one, I haven't found a lot of time to do any reading, and it's a tougher read just because of the way it's written, because of the time period. But I am really enjoying it and it's starting to get really good. I also have a book that just came in that I requested from the library. I think I might start because I added it because Jessie the Reader said it was supposed to be like a quick read. And it's called The Little Red Notebook, I believe. That might be wrong, but I think I'm going to start that this weekend. We'll see. Hello, so a reading update for my vlog. I am, let's see, like 220 pages into Sense and Sensibility and hoping to finish pretty soon. We actually pushed the discussion date back by a week, just because a lot of people weren't done yet, which is totally fine, myself included. I was not done, but I'm hoping to finish within the next couple days. I probably won't finish this weekend, even though that would be nice, but I have a big test to study for. For most of the morning I have been listening to The Astonishing Color of After, and I'm on chapter 50, so I'm about halfway done, almost halfway done, and I'm really enjoying it. The writing, like I said, is just so beautiful. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just really beautiful writing. It's a very moving story, and I cannot wait to continue. I also picked up The Red Notebook. I haven't gotten very far in. It is interesting so far. There's a bit of an awkwardness in the writing, in the translation from French to English. It's not like off-putting or bad or anything, it's just different. You can just kind of tell that it wasn't first written in English. I wish I could speak French and read it in the original French, but I don't speak French. I speak Spanish, so one day maybe I'll learn French. And then one last update, because I'm reading like 30 books at the same time. I still have Passenger by Alexander Bracken. I have not started it yet. I've just been trying to get one of these books off my plate before I pick another one up, but I really am so excited to read this. Reading update, it is Wednesday now, and I only have 4 chapters left in Sense and Sensibility, so I am going to finally finish that tonight. I have been reading it for a really long time. I think it's been in every single one of the reading vlogs so far. But it's okay to sometimes take longer with a book. This one's definitely a more difficult one just because of the writing, but I'm so excited to finish it. I'm so excited to see how it ends, and then I'm going to continue on reading Passenger. I'm only on chapter 1, but I am enjoying it so far from that prologue. But yeah, I'm interested to see what that is about. I didn't really know what it was about going into it, and now I have sort of realized it's about time travel. And I love time travel, so I'm excited to read that one. Hello, a reading update for Thursday now. I finished Sense and Sensibility last night and I really loved it. It was an ending I totally did not expect, but I really enjoyed it. As for reading, I will continue reading Passenger today, and also the Little Red Notebook, the Red Notebook, whatever that book is called. And then I also have 3 hours left of The Astonishing Color of After in the audiobook, and it's due in 1 day. So hopefully I'll be able to find the time to listen to all that. I increased the speed to get through it faster, so I don't have to like go back on the wait list to get the audiobook again. But yeah, I am really enjoying that one. It's still such a beautiful story, and I'm really interested to see how it ends. Hello, a reading update. First off, I just want to update that I finished The Astonishing Color of After. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars, or 4.5 out of 5 stars technically, but Goodreads doesn't let you do that. And I really loved it. I thought it was a very beautiful story, and it handled the very serious topics very well in my opinion. The only reason I took a 0.5 off is because it got a little confusing in jumping from the past to the present, and there were a few different pasts going on, so I just got a little confused with the timeline, but overall really loved it. And then my other update is less of an update, but I'm going to try and power through all of my homework today. I've got my Hermione coffee mug, Harry Potter Alliance. I'm gonna try and get through all my homework today. It's Friday, so I can have the weekend to read. I'm going to probably just focus on only Passenger. I did pick up Pride and Prejudice because that is the next book club, and I'm much more familiar with that story, so I think that'll be an easier read. But yeah, for my next reading vlogs, one of my goals is going to be read less books at once. This past couple weeks, for some reason, I've just ended up with so many books reading at once, and I think it's because I've been like requesting things at the library, and then they'll like come onto my account, and I'm like, well, I want to read it before I run out, and I only have 14 days. But yeah, that's going to be my goal. I'm going to try and just do one paper copy of a book, one audiobook, and then my Jane Austen book. Which is that's still 3 books, but I've literally had like 6 books on my Goodreads the past couple of weeks, so I definitely need to calm down. I'm still like 20 books away from my Goodreads goal, so I think I've just been trying to like read all of the books. So yeah, this weekend I'm just going to focus on Passenger. I do have one ebook I have rented from the library, but they let me renew it, and I might continue reading that. It's The Red Notebook. I'm considering DNFing it. I'm not sure yet. I'm only like 20% in, so like it wouldn't be that much of a loss. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna read a little bit more of it and see how I feel. I don't DNF books very often. That's just not my thing. There's a couple over the years that I've done, and then there's a couple that I wish I had DNF'd, but yeah, those are my plans for the weekend. Early reading update for Saturday. I did actually manage to finish all my homework yesterday, so I have the whole day to just read, but I do have to run to the store right now and get some errands done, so I'm picking up an audiobook. The cover doesn't come up. Brunette Ambition by Leah Michelle, because I'm seeing her in concert next month, so I figured I should listen to her book. And then I did decide to DNF The Red Notebook because it's not holding my attention enough. It's fairly interesting, it just I think isn't for me right now, so I'm just going to put that down, maybe pick it up someday in the future, but focus on Passenger instead this weekend. Hello, a reading update. I'm obviously looking super good. I've been laying in bed listening to the Leah Michelle audiobook. I actually finished it. It was only 3 hours, and I was listening to it on 1.5 time, I think. I loved it. I love listening to memoirs. I love hearing the author tell their story like that. This has definitely been one of my favorites. I just love Leah Michelle so much. She was a really big part of my growing up on Glee and watching that show so much, so it was really amazing to hear her story. Now I have literally no idea what audiobook I'm gonna pick up next. I have spent so long scrolling through the library app trying to pick. Because I'm such a mood reader, I cannot decide what mood I'm even in. I was like, do I want a sci-fi or do I want like a contemporary romance? I don't know. I know I don't want a historical or historical fantasy right now, just because I've read a lot of those lately. Like, I'm in the mood to read a lot, but literally have no idea what book I would ever want to pick up. Yeah, I'm going to go read this. Also, it is like the perfect day to be laying in bed reading all day. It is so cloudy and raining and I love it. Hello, I thought I would close out this vlog real quick. I have not done too much reading more since I last checked in. I got about 100 pages in to Passenger and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm loving the mystery of it and I'm loving like starting to learn about the time travel. I haven't really learned anything much, but I'm very excited to. I don't know how much I'll read more today. It is the season premiere of Doctor Who, so I have been rewatching last season, getting ready for this new season, and have been sort of distracted by that. But that's okay, because Doctor Who is like my literal favorite thing on the planet, so I'm super excited for that. But yeah, for the most part, it wasn't a bad reading week. I finished a couple books, even if I had started them a month ago. But yeah, I'm excited to read some more of Passenger in the coming week, and my goal is to just sort of, like I said, narrow it down to reading like 2, maybe 3 books at a time, instead of having like 6 books at a time and not being able to keep track. I think I really need to just like calm down a little bit. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!